Hey, chat. I think we should be live, guys. It's been a while since we actually been live. I mean, not that long. It's been about a week since we were last live on the YouTube channel. Today, today we will be covering this 3 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. For majority of the threat today is going to be large scale, but there is a little bit of a tornado threat of 5% indicating that tornado watch. And then watch out for a good amount of these cells in the air. You see these discrete cells that are starting to pop up? We actually do have a confirmed tornado on the ground near Flemings. And guys, we actually do have storm chasers today. We have actually, guys, let me just give you a tour of what we have today. We have live cameras. We got live cameras today. As you can see in the risk area. Shout out to David for getting all of this technology. We have storm chaser Brandon Montgomery. And we have two chasers today, and we also have Adam Storm Chaser as well. So we do have a good amount of chasers today. So that's always cool. And guys, look live. Look at what Brandon is looking at right now. See a good amount of scud right now. A good amount of scud right now, and a little bit of some rotation indicated in the storm. I'm not sure what storm he's on. I think he might be on that Grover storm. These storms aren't moving that quick, but we are watching out, and I am watching out for these storms. I don't know. I don't know if I should make a scene. Guys, what do you think? Should I make a scene where like the chasers are like on the side of the main screen right now, or should now I do them like separate? I do them separate. These are the live cameras right now. Not much going on right now, but as these storms get into these storms aren't really in the most Denver area, but these are the main storms that we have. I am taking a look at these storms near. You see these storms? These are storms that I'm worried to be tornadic in the future right now. Let's take a look. How's the Cape? Ooh, there's a Cape bomb right here. Yep. About 2,000 joules of Cape in this area. That's enough to sustain some severe weather. Wow, significant tornado parameter. It's riding the storm. Let's take a look at this confirmed tornado. Yeah, we are, unfortunately, chat, these storms are barely moving. They're moving very slow at 15 miles an hour. Let's take a look at this. Do we have a better view from this radar? All right,
A
no
new
update.
tornado warning has been issued.
Is that an extension? Let's take a look. Just seeing if this is a new extension or sometimes it takes a while for it to pop up. We also got some severe weather in the Chicago area. Oh yeah, we do. Hey, oh yeah, we do have some cameras in Chicago. Hey, it was a storm I was saying to watch out for.
Tornado warning for north central Weld County in northeastern Colorado.
There it is. I said to watch out for the storm near Grover. And yep, the storm does have some rotation. Looks very supercellular right now near Grover right now. I am watching out for the storm. If we take a storm track on the storm, it is moving not very fast. It's moving at 15 miles an hour. So it's moving relatively slow. I believe one of our storm chasers is on this storm. I believe one of our storm chasers is on this storm. I'm not sure. I'm new to these storm chasers. So we actually got the license to use them now. So that's pretty cool. That's why I have certain scenes that are made for storm chasers. Like I have two tabs. I got two tabs for storm chasers. I just need to put them on basically and then they pop up. Eventually I may make one big scene where it shows like the storm chaser on the top and then I can like kind of full screen it. I don't know if I should make it like maybe two chases on the top here. So then we could kind of almost watch them at the same time. I don't know if we should do that.
Tornado warning for
Oh,
southeastern
there's
Logan
an
County in
uh.
northeastern Colorado, west central Phillips County in northeastern Colorado.
Yeah, this storm is still on the ground, chat. This tornado. We are in a terrible radar zone. Radar hole. See, I just want to see where's the closest radar. Yeah, we are the closest radar. Yeah. See, this is when we need storm chasers on these type of storms. See these discrete pop-up storms, these are the ones I'm the most concerned for. And I do see some rotation starting to get itself together. So near Grover, you guys gotta remain in your safe spot. Lowest center was part of your building, particularly a bathroom or closet. Protect yourself from this tornadic rotation as possible. So you guys do gotta end up in your safe spot if you live anywhere in these areas. Take a look at the live cameras right now. Across the Denver area, actually we got one camera around where these storms are in that general area. But as of now, those cameras aren't really going to see that. Nothing crazy tonight, to be honest. It's more the storm chasers that we should get a decent view. You know, I'm gonna try making a scene where I can have them on my main screen. Kind of copy and paste it, maybe want like that. We don't really need this top bar as of now, so maybe I could do that. That's way too big. It's experimenting, chat. We are experimenting. Is that good, chat? Yeah, I am taking a look at this rotation, though, so seek shelter. If you live anywhere in these areas, I don't know if I should do that or have them on separate screens. Type in chat, what do you think? Yeah, these storms are starting to strengthen. Yeah, live view on these chasers right now. Oh, yeah, I think that's good. Oh, I think that looks good, chat, as of now. Oh, so you like having them on the side? Or do you like having them like or do you like just keeping them full? Or do you think or is it better just to check in on them every once in a while, like full screen? Yeah, guys, take shelter if you live in Groves right now, because there is a tornadic storm in your area right now. They did tornado warn the storm. They did tornado warn the storm for a reason, guys. So get in your safe space right now. I don't see the most strongest rotation right now. So that's the good news. I don't see very strong rotation. That's what I like, guys, because I mean this is not producing zero, but large hail on this storm, guys. The storm's turning more into a hail forest, and I am seeing this strong rotation right now. Probably a tornado on the ground, according to the National Weather Service near Dela. According to them, a confirmed tornado on the ground right now. Kind of hard to tell though, because we're so far from that radar site. Dude, I hate radar holes. Yeah, chat. I think it's better if I do separate windows. Hey guys, hey Sheldon, we live in Grover right now. I am watching out for this tornadic supercell right now. Also, you gotta watch out for the storm south of Bringsdale. Oh, this storm, guys, this storm's starting to rotate, starting to get itself together near south of Bringsdale, heading towards Raymore. The storm is starting to mature. And like you see these pop-up storms, guys, my famous word for these and a lot of famous words for these are called popcorn storms. So basically, these popcorn cells mean like basically when a thunderstorm, hey Grandma, when a thunderstorm first forms, that's what these popcorn storms are. Oh yeah, that hail core is really starting because we do got two tornado warnings right now and a lot of big hailers today. Taking a look at taking a look at Brandon's feed right now. I am seeing a good amount of nice clouds right now. I don't know. I'm not sure his exact position, honestly. But look at Adam's feed though. Okay, he's in this tornado warning. Yeah, so Adam's gonna be the one that's in this tornado warning approaching Grover right now. He's gonna be the one in this storm. He is the one in the storm right now, approaching Grover right now. This tornadic storm. So we're gonna be honestly checking more on Adam's feed, like every few minutes probably. Taking a look at these cams right now. Not much, honestly, on the cameras right now. Well, this storm's really starting to strengthen to the south. I am watching out for this storm. Potentially more of a hail threat today. But as of now, these storms aren't. Some of these storms are tornadic, and some of them aren't. It's kind of a waiting game to see what they're gonna do, honestly. That storm near Grover, I am watching out. Yeah, guys, David can't join us as of now. We are watching out for these storms near Grover, though. Like I said again, I said earlier, the storm could potentially be tornadic, and it is tornadic. There is some good news, chat. I don't really see that much clear rotation, so that is good news. Oh, look at this storm, though. Maybe starting to get together. Maybe some weak rotation. Let's take a look at these storms near Denver. Storms are really stalling on us here. Wow. Almost 2-inch size hail on some of these storms. Guys, this confirmed tornado warning in such a big radar hole. It's really hard to see, but that is strong rotation. We're getting a safe spot for Livendella and a hex turn. Getting a safe spot lowest down the most part of your building, particularly a bathroom or a closet to protect yourself from this tornado. So we do have a confirmed tornado on the ground right now. You see, you see your greens moving towards your reds moving away. Right here is your tornadic rotation right now. I am watching out for some radar's kind of glitch. That's how far we are though. That's the only disadvantage. Oh, yeah, this storm's really starting to mature. Look at that hail. Almost 2-inch size hail when you grow right now. If this storm doesn't produce, probably not gonna produce a tornado, but some big hail on that. Guys, this is a look at the storm we are modding right now. Adam is gonna drive pretty much right into this hail core soon. Adam's gonna drive, I would say, pretty much right through this hail core very soon. So hopefully his car is gonna be okay, honestly. Take a look at Brandon. Not much on Brandon's screen right now. We're probably going to maybe take a little break showing that. But a new considerable was in fact upgraded. I think he's positioned right here. He's heading north, right into the heart of the storm. You may also drop down south eventually, just in case. It's just in case for the storm. Let's take a look at some of these storms. Not storms, the SPC outlook for the next few days. Yeah, hurricane season's gonna be pretty quiet, I think, this year, honestly. We have a 2 out of 5 tomorrow. We will, guys, chat. We will definitely be streaming tomorrow. We will definitely be streaming tomorrow because we have a 5% significant chance to. I usually try to stream every tornado threat. That's a 5% or above. I usually try a stream. I do got that risk tomorrow, unfortunately, in David's old area. So he might be able to help me out. I do get a break though on June 24th, and then June 25th we might be streaming again. Yeah, I'm watching out for the storm. This big hailstorm forming near Grover. Waiting for the new chaser data to load. Oh, did his speed go out? Chat, his speed might have went out. Did it? Alright, we're back. Hey guys, look at this chat. This is our chaser. Oh guys, oh my, yeah, he's about to drive right into this hail core. Yeah, hopefully his car's okay. I believe, I believe. Trying to see which storm he's on. Yeah, is he on that tornado warning storm? Trying to determine. Anyway, let's take a look at radar right now. And wow. Look at the latest. Look at the old scan, guys. Look at the latest scan on hail. What? That is not good, chat. Never mind. I think our chase is on this confirmed tornado. I think this chase is on the confirmed tornado, not on the hail storm. It's honestly good that we probably have no chasers on this storm because look at the hail impacting Grover right now. We have some purples and we have 1 pixel of 80 dBz, which is high on the spectrum. We're showing estimate 3 inch. If this is probably gonna get a destructive, honestly. Because I don't see much rotation right now. They might downgrade this and then put a destructive. Took a look at Brandon's speed right now, not much. But Adam, I believe I'm trying to find exactly where he is. Not sure if he's under that tornado warning. I think he's just trying to figure out maybe which storm to go or trying to find the area rotation because it is very hard to find this area rotation, chat. I do see that area rotation. If you're going to it towards your red away, right here's your tornadic rotation right now. I am watching out. Well, according to National Weather Service, guys, according to the National Weather Service, this storm is in fact on the ground right now. According to National Weather Service, the storm is in fact on the ground right now. As I do have the license to show these storm chasers. The part that impulse weather team. Ooh, new scan came in. Oh my. Guys, chat. This storm has a hail spike, guys. This storm has a hail spike. That's how strong this hail. Did you see this thing? This isn't rain. This is a hail spike coming from this storm near Grover. Look at that hail. It's a tornado warning storm, but they're likely going to change it to destructive. Look at all this hail. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've never seen. It's probably one of the biggest hail cores I've seen in a very long time. Wow. Good news. Rotation kind of died out on this confirmed tornado. Yeah, today's the big. Yeah, today, guys, today's bigger risk is hail. Let's take a look at the new mesoscale discussion. The severe several hail and wind concern about these storms. Multiple supercells have isolated in the intense across portions of southeastern into. See, a brief tornado was reported. So these storms could potentially be tornadic as they initiate. Take a look. Let's get an update feed on Brandon. Ooh, that's interesting. Guys, this is the latest image, latest video of Brandon's feed right now. And look, guys, you see these kind of pretty nice cloud tops right now. I just can't believe this storm has a hail spike, and there's a new tornado warning.
Tornado warning for southeastern Washington County in northeastern
Oh,
Colorado.
got 3 tornado warnings now. I mean, yep, I do see some areas of rotation. We do have a good amount of tornado. Ooh, that might be a new it. Yeah, I do still see rotation. Yeah, this is still a confirmed tornado right now. Soon we might be able to change radar. So look at this hail core near Grover, though. Wow. Live look at our chaser right now. Never mind, his feed's a little glitched. We'll go back to it. I'm waiting on the new scan. They're estimated almost 2.5 inch size hail in this storm. Oh, this hail core is really starting to strengthen. Yeah, new hail core. Yeah, still a very strong hail core. And guys, these storms aren't moving the fastest as well. So that is also a concern for that large hail. If you're caught under this large hail, you guys could have some trouble if you want me to be honest. Great news. No longer a confirmed tornado. So we don't have any confirmed tornadoes on the ground right now, but I am watching out. I need a new radar site. Yeah, we need 2 tabs of GR2 today. 2 tabs of GR2 today. There we go. Guys, look at this storm starting to initiate. You also have this some rotation indicated with this storm. All these storms are moving at about 15 miles an hour, guys. Let's take a look. Yeah, I'm still watching out for some rotation on this storm. No longer on the ground, so that's the great news. 3 tornado warnings, and watch out for 2 other cells starting to initiate as well. Got a radar down here, and I also got a radar up here near Grover. And this rotation might be starting to strengthen, but I'm mainly concerned about the hail right now, guys. Look, this storm had a hail spike earlier. Last scan, that's how strong this hail was. Let's take a storm track and where this hail is heading. Also gonna head straight to Raquito, so take shelter immediately because the tornadic storm is heading for you, and you also got a hail threat, so you don't want to be caught in 2 inch size hail. Oh, this might get a tornado warning soon. South of this soon to be probably destructive severe thunderstorm warning. Yeah, Adam right now is near Sterling, so Sterling is the storm right here. So he is on this tornadic storm. I believe, where is Brandon though? Yeah, unfortunately, Brandon don't got location. That's fine. Brandon doesn't really have his location set up, but look, pretty these cars. I'm not 100% sure where he's heading, honestly. You gotta double check. Let's check out these cams. They're not much on the cameras right now. Guys, I'm gonna try to have two storm chasers or at least one storm chaser every stream, hopefully. Yeah, I see your greens moving towards your reds moving away. Right here is a little bit of your tornadic rotation. I'm honestly measuring just the hail right now. This thing's straight for Kyoto. So if you guys live in Kyoto, you guys gotta watch out. This is some large hail. We don't have a chaser, I believe.
A new
We don't have a
PDS
chaser.
severe thunderstorm warning has
Yep.
been issued.
I said they were lacking an issue of destructive, and yep, they issued a destructive. They're gonna cancel the tornado warning likely, and they just have a destructive for Kyoto. So we do got a destructive, so take shelter. You almost want to treat a destructive. You chat. You almost want to treat a destructive severe thunderstorm warning almost like a tornado warning, guys, because this large hail on the storm could really pose damage, guys. I hate to say it. Radar's estimating almost 3-inch size hail. So just take a look at how high this hail could. Actually, no, you can't take a look at that. But man, this is. Yep, there it is. Destructive severe thunderstorm warning. Let's rate it at 6:58 Mountain Standard Time. A severe thunderstorm was located near Grover, 39 miles northwest of Greeley, moving at southeast at 15 miles. Now, this is a destructive storm for rural areas. It's baseball size hail, guys. So you don't want to get hit by baseball size hail, guys. Think about baseball size hail and how strong baseballs would be if it was hitting your head. That could pretty much kill you, to be realistically. Let's get an update on our storm chaser. I think he's lagging. Yeah, our storm chaser's feed went down, unfortunately, or he ended. But let's take a look at Brandon right now. Brandon is in these storms. I believe he is heading. I'm not sure which cell he's on, but he is heading for. I'm not sure if it's chat. I'm not sure if it's the cell right now. Ooh, I'm watching an area rotation. See your greens moving towards your reds moving away. Right here's your tornadic rotation right now. So near Buckingham, I wouldn't be surprised maybe in the future if the storm just tightens up a little. A tornadic storm, a tornado warning could potentially get issued. Guys, just a reminder, this is a 5% chance of tornadoes. So anyone in this area could potentially see some tornadoes today. There's a tornado watch until 1 a.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Let's take a look at the radar. So I haven't checked up. Oh my, guys, another storm with 2-inch size hail. This storm's probably going to be destructive if the storm's not tornadic. But a lot of destructive storms, and I'm still watching out. Yeah, rotation kind of died out. They might issue an extension, though. Not 100%. But there was a tornado on this storm earlier, confirmed by the fire department earlier. Ooh, I am watching out. Yeah, it's mainly a large hail event here. Almost 3-inch size hail. Yeah, this is the strongest storm right now. You guys want me to take a 3D? See what we can see? Look how high the radar goes. Or the some pixels of bright purple and bright pinks. That's not what you want to see, chat. Is our storm chaser back? Yeah, I hate to say it. I think our storm chaser might be down right now. Unfortunately. It's going back to his old footage. I think he might have ended. Let's check weather-wise. See the location of some of our chasers. Yeah, the other chaser, I think he ended stream. So I think we might have lost one chaser, unfortunately. Still do got that destructive though. Freddy is in one of these storms. Oh yeah, so all the chasers are positioned on this storm. So both chasers are, in fact, positioned on that same storm. So that's interesting. I wish we had a chaser position near Grover though. That would be cool. We got two different angles shot from two different storm chasers. I'm just gonna take a look if we have more chasers live. I'm gonna refresh the browser source. There we go. Give me a second, chat. I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm a little new to this website, David, if you're watching. Take a look at a Chicago cam while we're at it. I can't show that. Yeah, I can't show these cameras because they're all YouTube links. So we got three chasers. Alright, Adam. Good news. I believe his feed is back. Alright, Adam's feed is in fact back, and he is on. Let me show you which storm. Both of our chasers are actually on the same storm. In one way, it's good because that's the most radar hole we had in this whole event. So you got chasers. Wow, that's some destructive hell. Yeah, our chasers. Hope we're doing well, Chris. Yeah, stay hydrated. Yeah, we actually do have chat. Look, we got cameras and we have storm chasers live on the field right now. So David can't join, unfortunately. Hey, Emily. Today's actually a 5% chance of tornadoes today. I am watching out for these storms today. I do have to, in fact, watch out for this. The rotation is kind of weakening. I wouldn't be surprised if the storm chasers leave and start to potentially chase another storm. As of now, it could potentially recycle, but it's not really doing that much as of now with this storm. Yeah, not much on the rotation wise, to be completely honest. But it's mainly a large hail event today. Today was always intended to be a large hail event. Yeah, Brazil won, and I saw Neymar play for the first time in 30 years. God, I would have probably streamed a little earlier if it wasn't for that game, to be honest. Yeah, I'm watching out for some rotation. There are some discrete storms that we could potentially have to watch out for. Is this an old shot of Brandon? You're gonna do that. It switches to live. Oh yeah, so all I have to do is like tap it to refresh. Yeah, this is a live shot of Brandon Speed. I don't know. I don't know if he doesn't have position life. I know he's in this storm. I don't know if he's driving away from it. Or he's pushing south or trying to get the storm near Woodrow. Gonna be potentially driving. Let's take a look at our other chaser right now. We're taking a look at our chaser right now. Yeah, yeah, his speed's kind of lagging. Adam's speed's kind of been lagging, unfortunately, tonight. So I'm gonna have to check back on that after. Take a look at the cams. Yeah, not really much on the cams as of now. But storms are approaching their general area. So these cameras, some of these cams could potentially see action. I don't think the Denver cams are, but the cameras on the top. You know what? Yeah, I think it's better if we just use two cams as of now. What do you think, chat? Actually, nah. Forget about that idea. Just to go back to what it always was. Oh yeah, this storm is still a destructive, guys. This storm is still a destructive. So I am watching out for this storm. I'll probably, oh yeah, I can get my top bar back. I'm probably gonna stream until I believe one tornado warning has expired. Alright, tornado warning has finally expired near Grover, so that's the great news. And it's no longer destructive, so it's a regular severe, like I believe it's a considerable. Yep, it is a considerable, so still some pretty large hail, but it did weaken, and the hail core is starting to fan out, or weaken, I believe. That's the great news. These storms will be pretty like it's near Kota. Storms are heading for Kota. So remain in your safe spot. Get in your safe spot if you live in Kota. It's not really a low safe spot. Just get in the house. Honestly, just get in the house. I'm getting bit by a lot of mosquitoes in my house, unfortunately. That's not good. South of Fort Morgan, I am watching out for a storm. Unfortunately, this storm is really starting to get itself scared near Woodrow. I'm watching out for some storms here. Wait, ain't this near my camera? Near Deer Trail. You got a cam? Yeah, we might got a camera soon in this area. How's this tornado warning? Yeah, these storms aren't really that. Yeah, I don't think this storm's gonna get an extension, honestly. This storm's honestly just gonna die out. Not die out, but like become mainly just a hail threat. You guys want to check back on the storm chasers? I go in order. Start off with Brandon. Looking at Brandon's speed right now, I'm not 100% sure where he's heading, but you do got some pretty nice cloud tops right now. I believe he's driving away from these storms, maybe trying to get in a better position, because these storms are, according to radar, looking like the storm they're on and all my chases are on are starting to, in fact, kind of weaken. That's the good news, though. We want these storms to weaken. Checking up on Adam's position right now. If I could get it to load. Adam's position right now. He is, oh, he is starting to, I believe, drive away from the storm to maybe try to eventually get these pop-up storms that are going to be heading into his area near Fort Morgan. And I do believe these storms are going to be tornadic potentially in the future. And I am still watching out. I mean, let's double check. Soon we might gotta switch radar sites as these storms move in this area. Yeah, I mean, I am watching out for some rotation starting for. So if this tightens up, we could potentially see a tornado warning on this storm. But it's really becoming a hail threat. Most of these storms here in chat are going to be a hail threat today. Not there is a tornado risk, but I wouldn't. It's not really high because we do got two tornado warnings right now. Guys, we will be live tomorrow. I'm not sure what time yet. We also will be live tomorrow. Oh, they just updated the new day one outlook. So there is still a 5%. There is still a 5% chance of tornadoes in effect today. It is a little bit of a smaller area, but they did actually expand that wind threat. Good news though, it's no longer a Sig 2 for hail. Guys, it was originally a Sig 2 for hail, but yeah, these storms could, I tell you guys, these storms could become a line heading towards good land eventually. As these storms start to become more linear and converge together, it could become a line. So why there's a Sig wind threat. But I'm still watching out. I'm mainly streaming the tornado risk, honestly, guys. And there are still some storms that could potentially be tornadic, but they are starting to move kind of out of the area. So I'll see a waiting game to see if they're going to do anything. They are moving very slow, though. Like I said again, it's mainly large hail, the event today. Oh yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the chasers, honestly, start to ditch the storm and then move on to the storm now south or move to the storm near Woodrow. Because, yeah, this storm does not really look impressive. They're probably going to ditch the storm very soon. And yet, then they did just cancel. The tornado warning did expire. So we only have one tornado warning as of now. Let's take a look at it. And I'm not impressed with rotation at all. So I feel like we should almost have zero tornado warnings right now. I am watching out for some decently sized hail though, so they could potentially. Yeah, this storm kind of completely fell apart near Holy Hook right now. Oh, the chasers might be pushing towards Lamar and towards this storm, right in that radar hole. But let's take a look at weather-wise to see their position. No, there was if I can't see the position of the storms. Uh, Brandon's heading west. I believe he's gonna try to catch up these storms. He is heading in this general area. Yeah, and some are heading south. So the chasers are ditching. So Fury, the chasers are ditching these storms. Probably not gonna have a lot of action on our storm chasers for like 20 minutes because they won't be in any real area. So I probably won't check up on them until they get closer to these storms. They're pushing for the storms that are starting to initiate near Sterling. I believe we do got a camera in this area. So let's take a look. Word County there. I won't chill the storm chasers for honestly like 10 minutes probably. Because they are repositioning right now. I mean, I could take a look if you guys want. There's audio on them. Listen. There's a look at Brandon's feed. Yeah, I said, according to the WeatherWise map, he is heading west. And a lot of the chasers ditched the storm. You know, Raymer. That's the storms I am watching out for. And I believe that's good, guys. 'Cause both of our chasers are positioning in two different areas. Brandon's going more towards Raymer. Ray Montgomery's going more towards Raymer and these storms. And Adam, I believe, is going south for this tornadic storm down here. We're trying to position mainly for the wind risk later. So it's gonna be interesting. See where our chasers are gonna be positioning. We've been live, chat. We've been live for almost an hour already. And watch out for this storm. Oh yeah, this storm is really falling apart. The storm that the chasers run. That's why they're currently repositioning right now. Hope we see some. Could see some hail. I mean, we could see some hail on these chasers. Let's take a look at Adam right now. Yeah, Adam is positioning more south now. So one of our chasers going west, the other chasers going south to likely catch up to these storms near Cove. I think Brandon's honestly it might be because they are storms are kind of rotating more in this area. It's probably going after this big hail core. And guys, they might get there faster because the storms aren't really moving that much, and the storms are heading into his general area. Guys, every few minutes I'm gonna track his position on the WeatherWise app. I believe I'm allowed to show like the live tracks on the position and stuff. Let's see. You see? He is heading west. So we even see look, Adam is going south. Adam's going south. I assume Adam's gonna kinda go in this area, drop down to this storm, and then Brandon's probably gonna go one of these areas. I think I might show like something like this. Nah, I just check it every once in a while. Yeah, I'm not gonna show the storm chasers for probably like maybe 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, because I don't think because they are all just repositioning right now, so they aren't really getting much footage right now. Ooh, yeah, the hail weakened a little, so that's good. These storms are starting to wow, I can't even talk. Congeal into a big cluster right now, so that's the good news. Right now, we have one tornado warning right now. The storms are starting to potentially become less tornadic. This event isn't such a radar hole, unfortunately. Tomorrow's event should be in less of a radar hole. That could be some broad isolated rotation trying to develop near Kyoto, so that's interesting. Is a storm tornado possible? It's not even I believe. Oh, it is a tornado possible. Because I mean, just you see, you're going through it towards a red's moving away. A little bit of some isolated rotation here, which you got to watch out for. I'm also waiting for some of these chasers to reposition. That's why we're not showing them right now, guys, because they're repositioning. About right here. Good news. New scan, yeah, new scan shows the rotation dying out. That's good. Now, this storm should be heading. Hail core is going to be heading just east of Kyoto, so that's the good news. You guys are probably going to get hit by the heavy hail, but they're probably going to issue an extension. Probably, it's just a considerable, at least it's not a destructive anymore. Yeah, I feel like the storm is really starting to stall out. How fast is the storm moving? Just a birthday. Can I potentially see some rotation up here? Yeah, on the older scans I kinda did. Not really anymore though, that's good. Two storms are congealing, so I'm wondering what cabin's gonna limit that hail core effect could potentially be. All the chasers ditched the storm, so they are repositioning right now. That's why I'm not really showing the footage, by the way. Just saying. You know what? We need an update on this tornado warning. I am watching out for this storm. Yeah, rotation's pretty much. Yeah, the storm does not have much rotation, to be completely honest. The storm does not have much rotation. This storm's below severe limits. Guys, look the downfall on the storm. This used to be a tornado. The storm used to be a tornado. Now it's just rain. I am watching out for this storm though, because I mean it could. Yeah, I really don't see any rotation. Because this whole event, these storms are moving slow. A little faster at 20 miles an hour, but still relatively slow. Like if the event was now, I probably wouldn't stream. To be honest, I'm gonna stream a little longer though. Take a look at these storms. Not that much rotation. I believe they're gonna issue an extension to the severe thunderstorm warning very soon, guys. A lot of the chasers are heading for this general area, and I know one of the chasers is heading south towards this tornadic storm. So the guys, all of our chasers were in the same spot. Now the chasers are going separate ways now. In one way, that is good news though, so we can get kind of different footage. Let's get an update on our chasers. Pretty much live. Alright, this is Brandon shot. He is pushing more to the west towards these storms. We're probably not gonna really see much though. Probably not gonna see much though as of now. Because he is still far from these storms, but he is heading in that general area. Take a look at Adam right now. Adam is, I believe, pushing south towards this tornado warning zone, which is no longer tornado warning. So we have no tornado warnings active, which is the great news. That's the great news, guys. No tornado warning storms anymore, but I believe Adam is pushing to the south right now. I am watching out though for these storms. I will be streaming probably until I believe majority of the threat is over. Yeah, Adam's feed, yeah, he is pushing south towards this storm that used to, in fact, be tornado warned. Just take a look at this storm near Kyoto. It is looking like it's starting to strengthen. Hail cores being more well pronounced and more spread out. So they should issue an extension. And yep, there's the extension. I believe they just issued an extension to that considerable. This is where that chaser is heading relatively. Let's get an update. This former tornado warning storm, no rotation. Just a hail threat. It's honestly more of a hail threat now. more of a hail threat within these storms. A lot of these storms are pushing into better radar data. That's the great news. It's about time. Take a look at this one. Ooh, this could be the potential next area. This could potentially be the next area to, in fact, go tornado warned right now. I am watching out for rotation. Green's moving toward, your red's moving way right. Here's your tornadic rotation. Oh, wow. A lot of these storms are producing very large hail. A lot of these storms are producing very large hail. So if you are under one of these severe dust warnings, guys, honestly gotta take it seriously. Just because of the hail risk. Hail could really do more damage than you guys think, unfortunately. Kyoto. Probably within the next 5 minutes, I get an update on the Chasers. The reason why I'm not really getting as of an update is because they're not really in any storm right now. They're also just repositioning. They should catch up to these storms, though they are moving very slow near Raymer. Storms are moving very slow. That's actually great news. 47. Guys, oh wow. This storm goes 47,000 feet in the air. Very high echo tops. You guys don't know what echo tops are? Echo tops are basically how high cloud tops go from a storm. 5%. Yeah, these storms are still in that 5% tornado risk. We are starting to lose Cape, though, slightly. The Cape is starting to go down in these areas just because it is starting to become nighttime in these areas. Taking a look at the cameras. It's almost dusk in these areas. It is dusk in these areas right now. That's a reason why. When is tornado watch starts at 1 a.m. It's probably honestly might not last as long. To be completely honest. Hmm. This could be a potential new area rotation. Yeah, I think there's a new area rotation on the storm near Kyoto. I would not be surprised. I am watching out for that. We got 13 severe thunderstorm warnings right now. You see what I mean, guys? All these storms are starting to kind of congeal into one big cluster, which is the great news. Take a look at these storms. Where are our chasers positioning? Yeah, the brand is our is one of our chasers no longer alive? Uh, yeah, so Brandon is going north now. So Brandon might be going north to trying to go to one of these storms, or he's trying to intercept one of these storms. I'm not 100% sure. We know Adam is going south, or he might not be. It's gonna be a waiting game to see what are these chasers gonna do. Yeah, this rotation is kind of starting to tighten right now. Near Kyoto right now. The storm, you see your breeze moving towards Resident Wave right, use your tornadic rotation. They could potentially issue a tornado warning, honestly, out of the storm if it decides to strengthen the rotation. And it kind of weakened. That's great news. That hail is starting to strengthen. Imagine if this gets another. I wouldn't be surprised if the storm could potentially get another destructive. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the chat. We will be live tomorrow for the tornado risk. I'm not sure what time yet, but I just know we will be live. So, wow. 48,000 feet echo times. These storms are ranging pretty high. This area just kind of concerning for some rotation for a potential tornado warning soon. So there are some areas I'm watching out for. I think some chase. Let's get on the other radar. I think some chasers are positioning for this storm. I mean, it does got some isolated rotation. I believe some of our chasers. I think Brandon's potentially heading towards some of these storms on the Colorado. What states these? I know it's in Colorado and potential Colorado Nebraska border. Let's get an update on our chasers. All right, live shot at Brandon's speed right now. He is heading north right now. Brandon is heading north right now. I believe he's heading north to some of these storms up here, or it could potentially be waiting to try to intercept the storm near Kyoto. Honestly, hard to tell. Our other storm chaser, Adam, right now is positioned. I think he's going south. I believe. Yeah, his stream's lagging a lot today, unfortunately. Near Kyoto, I am watching out. Alright, let's get back. Let's check out the cameras. Starting to rain in Warren County right now, so we do gotta watch out for that. Yeah, I'm watching out for some rotation. Green's moving towards you, red's moving away, right here's your tornadic rotation. I wouldn't be surprised if this storm could potentially get a tornado warning, actually. Near Raymer. I would not be surprised. Because I am watching out. I believe it's still a tornado possible. Let me double check. Yes, severe thunderstorm warning is a tornado possible. What about this storm? Alright, one of our storms is a tornado possible. Storm chasers are still repositioning as of now. Yeah, this storm's not really tornadic anymore. Great news. And watch out, this storm does look a little bit tornadic. We're in a radar hole, so it is kind of hard to tell, but this storm is heading into better radar data, and I think they might issue a tornado watch agency. Even though that range is there, your green's moving towards your red's moving away. Right here's your tornadic rotation. I'm watching out for that. This area is probably going to get a tornado warning first, honestly. And I am watching out still a little bit of rotation on these storms. Especially some of the chasers didn't push on this storm, honestly. Our storm chasers are repositioning over 2-inch size hail. This storm could potentially get upgraded to destructive. I think I'm just gonna have weather front on the background like another app. Yeah,
A
our
new
chasers
flash flood
are
warning has been issued.
repositioning. See chat, storm chasers here. I believe they're heading south. Brandon, I think, is heading north. You could be heading home though, so who knows? We are watching out for these storms. Alright, let's get a better look. Guys, look, this storm's now just rain. Look, the storm used to have a tornado warning. Now it's literally just no, not even. Look at the storm slowly die out. This storm's starting to get. Oh, yeah. How is this not a tornado warning? Look at that. Look at that, Chad. Look at that bright rotation that's starting to start. We don't have a storm chaser here, but I am watching out. Yeah, this is about to go likely tornado warning. A little bit of a notch trying to form as well. I believe they should issue a tornado warning very soon on this storm. High echo tops as well, chat. High echo tops on these storms as well. So your greens and your blues moving towards your reds are moving away. Right here's your tornadic rotation, and this storm is in fact moving not very fast. The storms, you scan. Yeah, I'm still watching out for the storm. Check up on the other storms. Yeah, I'm not at still some rotation. Not as concerned for this storm potentially gonna get a tornado warning. Because look, it's kind of wrapping around a little. I can't even lie. Which radar are we closest to now? I'm gonna move KCYS. It's still closer to KCYS. You see your greens moving towards your reds moving away, bright is your tornadic rotation. I'm watching out for that notch right now. Storm chasers are starting to reposition, so we're still not really going to get good footage yet, but soon we probably will. Hopefully. Storms are still got that 5% tornado risk in effect. No tornado warnings as of now. Yeah, this storm should be tornado warned, just looking at it. I think we're imminent. Probably gonna National Weather Service probably gonna wait one more scan. I am imminent for the storm to get a tornado warning. Unless it's a little bit in the radar hole, but we are getting into better radar data, and I think this storm should potentially get tornado warnings. On there. Yeah, I'm still watching out for that area rotation here. It does concern me. I'm just wondering if they're actually going to issue a tornado warning, like I think they should. Check back on our storm chasers. It's been a minute. Yeah, at least we're watching them live now. Yeah, near Brandon, starting to position, honestly, more well for these storms. Brandon's really starting to position right now. I believe, like I said again, he's heading north. I'm not exactly sure what storm he's heading for, and man, that rotation's starting to tighten up. This is imminent. I mean, imminent of a tornado warning. I'll be honest, I don't know where the tornado warning is, but we didn't check up. Yeah, I think Adams' speed is down. He might have lost the chaser here, guys. I think we lost ourselves a chaser. I'm gonna try to restart it. Unless we could get it back right now. Yeah, I don't think he's live anymore. I know Brandon's live, but I don't think. Yeah, I don't think he's live anymore. Alright, alright. good news, rotation kind of weakened a little, but I still believe this storm should get a tornado warning. I think those impulse and enders. I believe this storm should still get a tornado warning. Take a look at the storm near Cope right now. This storm was tornadic. I see more of a hail threat now. Take a look at the other radar. Ooh, a little bit of a tail end starting to form. Not much rotation, but the storm might be starting to look tornadic. A little bit of an inflow notch. Starting to look more like a classic soup. So I think the chaser should head towards this storm. They honestly might in a little bit. Maybe that's why it's positioned where they're heading. You know what? Let's get an update on where they're heading. We're trying to find those roads. Sometimes those roads aren't that good. Yeah, he's still heading. I think he's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna curve. I think he's gonna curve up here this storm. Yeah, Freddy's. Yeah, guys, Freddy's heading south. But yeah,
A new tornado
new
warning
tornado
has been
warning.
issued.
Oh, I think I was right. Yep, new tornado warning for the storm. So we will be live a little longer then.
Tornado warning for
Yeah, I think
East Central
Adam
Weld
ended. I
County
don't
in
think he's
northeastern
live
Colorado.
anymore. I think we did unfortunately lose one of our storm chasers. I mean, man, I am watching out for. Yeah, I do see that area that they're talking about a little. I think it's honestly more that this storm just kind of looks more tornadic. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more this storm. I think it Chase should honestly turn back. Not a storm chaser, but I think he should potentially. Oh no, no. Oh, I think it might be smart that he's heading for this area. Because I am watching out for that area rotation starting to form. Yeah, that might. Yeah, I think it's smart that he's heading for that area. We should get new views soon, 'cause I think we only have one chaser now. Oh, I am. Yeah, this storm is heading. Yeah, this is the most tornadic storm right now. Like I said, these are not. It's not really a long track tornado day. You're still watching out. Yeah, taking a look at Brandon's footage right now. You just kind of see that storm in the distance. Did you see that storm in the distance? I am watching out for it. Is Adam's speed, you done? Yeah, his feed's done. I think I'm just going to maybe play around with it. See, look, guys, this is the browser source. This is what I do. I take it and I try my best to full screen. You know, let's try to get his footage. Yeah, I could full screen this. Hold on. Because guys, I have the own scene. I have two storm chase scene. I could always make a third scene. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Adam's footage, honestly. See, look, guys, look. Oh, I got my normal radar screen. I got the cameras. I don't use the cameras that much. I mainly use the storm chasers, but you got those cameras there. You got the storm chasers. I hate to say it. I believe I think one of our chasers ended his stream, unfortunately, but you still got one of our chasers. Ooh, I am. See, look, guys, on my scene, I have Storm Chasers. I have the default overlay. I have cams, and I got live Storm Chasers too. So I have, as of now, I have 2 slots for chasers. In Buckingham, yeah, I do still see that rotation. Of getting your safe where I live in Raymer, in Buckingham. This tornadic rotation is gonna be heading straight for you. Well, the good news is this is not even close to being a tornado on the ground right now. Yeah, this storm's really starting to get going. I believe Brandon is starting to catch up to these storms. Yeah, rotation isn't as strong. Yeah, so watching, we got 1 tornado warning, 17 severe thunderstorms. We haven't took a look at this storm in a while. Yeah. Ooh, that's some interesting areas of rotation. Spectral Witch shows some turbulence. How is this not a tornado warning? Even got the notch and the inflow notch. How is this one not a tornado warning? I mean, at least they added it as tornado possible. So they are acknowledging that a tornado is possible within the storm. I just believe it should be warned very soon. 46,000 feet this storm range is. Yeah, it's gonna get a tornado warning soon. Imminent, I would say. Take a look at this tornado warning. Yeah, I'm more concerned about the storm that's not even tornado warned right now. Yeah, Adam's feed is done. Yeah, taking a look taking a look at Brandon's speed right now. He is heading pretty much straight for these storms. I mean, I could check the position on weather-wise. Yeah, I wish I could show Nick's stream, but I don't have his footage. Yeah, Brandon is pushing north. He is catching up to these storms. That's the great news. Probably gonna see footage from him very soon, like actual decent footage. I mean, his footage is still good now, but it's not really the storms. Freddy's pushing south in these storms. Yeah, these chasers are going faster than these storms are moving, by the way. That's so they could catch up so easily on these storms. I don't know what happened to Adam. I think his footage is done for the night. I think his footage might be done for now, but how fast is he going? He is going pretty fast. I believe he's gonna go I-55 and then probably then he's gonna cut right and then get to the storm very soon. So soon we should get good pictures and videos. Fortunately, this storm's right on the radar. Was heading through this storm. Is that some decent rotation and some decently sized hail? He's probably gonna drive pretty much right into this hail core, potentially. Probably gonna stay streaming for that. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's get an update. I'm gonna refresh. So then if it's maybe gonna show like its footage is not there. Take a look. Get our chaser speed. It takes a minute to load. Chaser speed, come on. Load. Load for me. Swipe. Actually, no, it's speeds. Yeah, Adam's speed's down. So whether it's down or he ended it. Not 100% sure. Yeah. Trying to fix this. Brandon. Yeah, I guess I come back to it after. Yeah, we should get our chasers back really soon. He is heading pretty much right to this area. How fast is the storm moving? If you guys have any questions in the chat, that's crazy. The storm's starting to weaken as soon as he's getting to the storm. Guys, as soon as the chase is getting to the storm's weakening. That's great news, though. The storm's even kind of starting to weaken, this tornado warning storm. Bro, how is this not, chat, how is this not tornado warned right now? It must be radar contamination then, if not. Yeah, I don't know why. Could I get his feedback? There we go. Uh, here's Brandon's speed. He is heading for the severe thunderstorm. And now I believe he's heading for, yep, the severe thunderstorm near Seawick. At sunset in the back, we could potentially see some good action soon on that cam. So hopefully the storms stall out a little, so then he could get there. On the latest 4-screen camera shot right now. Not much going on in these cams. That's why I'm not really showing it. One of our chaser ended stream. He's no longer live. Adam's no longer live. Or his thing's lagging real bad. It's one or the other. Get an update on the GPS. Oh, Brandon's almost at this storm. We're gonna get a look at the storm within the next 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah,
A
it's
new
hard to.
tornado warning has been issued.
I believe it's an extension or it's update. I think it's an extension. Ooh, I'm watching out. Yeah. So we have one tornado warning right now. Is this a considerable or regular? Alright, it's a regular. Yeah, that hail's weakening on this storm. Yeah, that's crazy. As soon as he gets to this storm, it starts to weaken. I think he should have went more towards this storm. I'm not sure why he picked this storm. He's the storm chaser, not me, though.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
I would have went for this storm, honestly, because Nick is going here. I can't show Nick's footage, though, because I don't think we have him licensed. Maybe in the future. I'm watching out for some isolated rotation here, guys. Some isolated rotation. I'm watching out. Oh, yeah, this storm. Alright, this storm's weakening, though. I still think, chat. I don't know if you. I still think this storm should potentially be tornado warned. Ooh, I am watching out. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, this hail course starting to over 2 inch size hail in the storm. And this storm's look how slow this storm's moving. Moving at 15 miles an hour. That's pretty slow for a severe thunderstorm.
A new
The
flash
car
flood
drives about
warning has been
60 on a
issued.
highway, so he's definitely gonna catch up. Should catch up to this storm as well. You'll see Wick. Let's get an update on the chaser. Update on the chaser. Brandon's speed right now. He is pushing through to this severe thunderstorm right now. It is going to be almost nighttime in this area. The sun has officially, I believe, setted in this area. So he has to be more careful. But I do see is that a little bit of, it's hard to tell if that's a little bit of a shelf cloud. It's hard to tell if it's a little bit of a shelf cloud. I do see, look at those low clouds on the top of his screen. That is very interesting. The storm is kind of starting a weaken though. So as he pushes through this storm, it is really starting to fall apart. According to radar right now. But let's see why it's falling apart. I think it could be the cape. Yeah, the cape isn't as good in that area. Been live for an hour and 30 minutes. Thank you guys for watching so far. Greensburg towards Ridge Way. I do see a little bit of some rotation here, so they could potentially extend that tornado warning and just update it and drop it south. You don't really see much rotation in the actual main warning right now. I'm watching out though. Yeah, Vendigo. So this is where this chaser's heading towards. This one is Seedwick right now. I wonder where he's gonna head after the storm dissipates. Because it looks like it's on a weakening trend. Let's take a look at updated positions. Alright, Adam is no longer live. Adam, he's officially ended and gone, I believe, for the night. So we're officially, because that's why I was wondering why his stream wasn't working. We're officially down to one chaser. And yeah, our chaser's about to enter the storm. Kind of weakening, though. I would go a Nick stream right now, but I don't got the license for that. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting how these storms. Oh yeah, I'm watching out for some rotation. Honestly, more now. Whoa, is that another area starting? It might be an area starting to strengthen on the back tail end of this storm. Yeah, I'm gonna. Did the Yankees win? I don't even know. Yeah, Yankees win. Yeah, we won. We ended up winning the series. I just want to see if my app still shows he's a live chaser. I don't know why it takes so long for this glitch. I think it's a glitch on the website. I'm not 100%. I don't know if it is. I think it's on OBS. OBS just takes a minute to respond. I just check later. New update on Brandon's footage. Whoa, look how much darker it got. Yeah, he's about to enter this severe thunderstorm. It doesn't look that, honestly, that impressive. I'm more worried about those kind of low clouds, though. I mean, some scud potentially on that storm. Just large hail, but I am watching for a little bit of rotation south of the tornado warning that could potentially get going. Yeah, this storm is kind of weakening the seed wick. Is that crazy? As soon as the chaser is chasing the storm, as soon as he gets there, the storm's starting to die out. I wonder where he's gonna go after. I will be going back and forth probably a little more now, just because he's kind of in the storm. So green's really towards red when we. Oh yeah, never mind. That rotation just died out. Great news. We haven't took a look at the storms near Gordonland in a while. Yeah, not much rotation. Yeah, I am watching up for some rotation. This could potentially get a tornado warning soon. I'm starting to think it's contamination. Because the National Weather Service didn't warn it yet. I'm starting to think it might be contamination. I mean, if the National Weather Service didn't warn it, they're not very confident. So, yeah, Rainbow, that rotation's starting to die out. Let's get an update on the chase there. Yeah, it looks like the storm's. Look, guys, chat. It looks like the storm's even weakening on the chaser screen. Could, could potentially get hit with some rain though soon. Oh yeah, there's a new severe thunderstorm warning. You guys have any questions in the chat, let me know. Yeah, I am watching out for the storm. Yeah, that hail core starting to strengthen again. Alright, we officially have no more tornado warnings, so that's the great news. Hopefully we have some chasers tomorrow. If there's any questions, let me know in the chat. Soon we're gonna take a look at the storm chaser to see what he has. W.A. David's here! David, look, I got my overlay set up. Whoa, look at Brandon's screen now. He's starting to enter the heart of the storm right now. Pretty good structure. Pretty good structure on this on the storms. I'm not even gonna lie. Dude, one of our chasers ended the stream. I'm using one chaser. I don't know. I was using two. Now I'm using one. Look at that. Look at that shelf cloud right now on Brandon's screen. Looks pretty cool. See, look, I have a other tab for Storm Chaser. I have two tabs for Storm Chasers. Now I'm only using one. I would use Freddy, but he's not really in the storm, so that's why I'm not really using him as in there. Look, David, I even got another scene with just cameras in the area. If you want me, the Storm Chasers are honestly my favorite, though. See, I got my starting. See, look, I got my start. This is my main screen when I just show radar and stuff. I got my cams. I got Storm Chaser Scene 1. And then if I have another chaser, this is Storm Chaser Scene 2. My streams are actually more professional now, honestly. What do you think? Looks good, thanks. Look at that shelf cloud right now on Brandon's screen. He's chasing this storm right now. I'm surprised this storm has a shelf cloud, honestly. You're very far from the radar, so it's hard to be looking better. Thank you. I've been live for an hour and 40 minutes so far. I'm probably going to be live longer tomorrow. Going right for that shelf cloud. Guys, look, I can also check the live GPS on where they're heading. So, yeah, look. Brandon's actually heading away. So, Brandon's ditching the storms here, which because they're weakening, I assume he's going back to some of the tornadic. Oh yeah, I believe he's gonna take. Oh, I know what he's gonna do. Shut up. He's here. He's gonna take 76 all the way down to probably these main storms. And these storms are moving slow, so he could catch up fairly quickly. Well, David, a quick question. If you're still watching, on the website, does it how long does it take for the chasers to like not appear when they're live? And once they're live, how long does it take for like their feed to like start to show? If you don't mind me asking. No tornado warnings right now. Anyway. Hey, good news. I just canceled this tour. A lot of these. David, look at the downfall of this storm. All these storms are on a weakening trend, I'm noticing. Still watching out for this storm though. How? David, tell me how the storm has not been rotated. Look, how is the storm not tornado warned? Look at all the rotations we do. Is the National Weather Service short staff? Or is it just contamination? I mean, we are kind of far from the radar. Let's take a look at the storms near Blue Hill. Still watching it. Oh, I think we have better radar data now. New radar site. We're on the Denver site now. We've been live for so long, we have to switch radars now. That's crazy. Yeah, storms are in fact moving. It's more of a messy cluster now. If you want me to be honest, more of a messy cluster now. Let's take a look at the chaser. I believe I got yeah. Let's see live look at the chaser right now. I just think he is moving away from these storms. It is weakening, so yes, I think he's heading towards the storms near Murano. I assume around this area. He's taking that. I know he's taking that interstate right now. Whoa, that lightning! God, did you see that lightning on his screen? Wow, that was intense lightning. That's crazy if he sees the lightning almost from this far away, because there's embedded lightning in these storms. Pretty strong storm still. Yeah, not much rotation anymore. I believe it's still a tornado possible. Yep. Still a tornado possible. Severe thunderstorm warning. But is this storm in any of the areas? Any of our cameras? I mean, not really. Yeah, the cameras aren't really as useful today. And a lot of the storms miss the cameras. But at least do have a storm chaser on the ground right now. We do in fact got a storm chaser on the ground right now. I'm probably gonna stream about 15 more minutes, chat, and then I'm gonna go ahead. Why did my alert bar just turn white for a second? That's weird. I mean, there's a severe thunderstorm warning. Could potentially be skimming the Denver area in the future. You got cams that are near Deer Trail, and you got a camera as well. David, you remember when I didn't even know David, you remember when I didn't even know I could interact with a browser source? Gotta check it out. Are the big YouTubers still alive? Just checking. Let's see. Yeah.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
If you guys have any questions, let me know in that chat. Have you guys been watching the World Cup? Ooh, yeah. I mean, there's no way this hail might be starting to recycle again. One inside hail in the storm. I believe the chaser is heading for the storm to go pretty much right through this storm. That's what I think. Let's take a look at where he at right now. Yeah, not much action yet. He is heading for these storms, so maybe soon we could potentially say. New initiation starting up potentially form. So we're gonna get a location update on the chaser. You see, I am watching out for the storm. You see your grades of it towards your resident wave. Right here's your tornadic rotation. Yeah, I am still monitoring these storms. These storms are starting to die out, I'm noticing. These storms aren't as much of a big threat as they were earlier. Capes even starting to weaken. As you go east, hold on. As you go east, the Capes not as much. I mean, there is still Cape in this area enough to sustain a thunderstorm, but it is starting to become way less than it was. The 2 points are decent as well. Even a little bit of some significant tornado parameter. I am watching out for these storms though. The majority risk I would say is over, which is the good news. But we also do have a damaging wind threat expected later tonight. That's always interesting. This is really the main storm I'm focusing on. We haven't checked up on how is the storm the rotation is actually starting to finally weaken on this storm. A little bit of a notch trying to form. We do still gotta monitor this storm. Our chaser is heading into the Monroe area eventually. Take a look at the location update. Yeah, he's not even really close to these storms, but he is heading into that general area. Our chaser's right here. He's heading for the storm, or the storm behind it. We might just camp in this area, honestly. See what happens. He's gonna enter that heavy rain soon, though. I'm noticing some ice rotation in some of these storms. Yeah, I mean these storms are moving at 15 miles an hour. These storms are moving pretty slow. That's how he's able to catch up to all these storms. Remember the storm that used to be a tornado on the ground? Now it's completely weakening. Let me show you guys tomorrow's risk before I go. As you can see, yeah, tomorrow's still at 5% significant chance of tornadoes. I'm gonna take a look at the timing. Okay. Hey, how are you? We're taking a look at the timings for tomorrow's event. We actually do also have a storm chaser that's heading for the general storm. Let's take a look at storm chaser. That storm chaser. Ooh, could potentially be an early event. Is that wait, LeBron from school? LeBron, how did you get my YouTube channel? How did you get my YouTube channel? That's crazy. How do you even find my channel? Some potential tornadoes thing. I think I gave you my channel before, right? Yeah. Look at that. I see some rotation here. I subscribed to you like a while ago. Thank you very much. See, I am watching out for this potential tornadic storm to potentially start to get going. We've been live for almost about 2 hours right now. You see your greens moving towards your reds moving away. Right here is your tornadic rotation right now. So this storm might potentially recycling. So I am watching out for this storm. LeBron, do you know if you passed your regions? According to the website, I so far the two grades that came in, I passed global with an 81, and I think Earth Science with a 61. So I think I passed both of my regions so far out of four so far. Hopefully I passed Ely. It's crazy. You did. It's crazy. I didn't make it in time for my. Wait, which region? Oh, you didn't take none of your regions, or did you forget one? Or like you didn't, or they didn't let you in or something. You know what? Let's get an update on our storm chaser. I got the license for an actual storm chaser, so that's cool. He's getting gassed right now, guys. Storm chaser's getting gassed right now. I believe so. The did oh yeah, oh he did the geometry one. Oh yeah, you're good at. Yeah, yeah, I did not know geometry. Ooh, look at that lightning, guys. Look at that lightning there. Yeah, guys, I did not know one question to be completely honest on that geometry. I think I passed all my regions except geometry. I passed algebra, so I don't really. I just wanted to get the three, and at least I got Earth on, so I got my extra region. No, I didn't. I will be live tomorrow. Oh wait, LeBron, I think I'm gonna see you on Friday. We go to second period to get our report card, and then we just leave right after. But did you do the social studies one? I found that region easy, I'll be honest. Our storm chaser is getting gassed right now, I believe, as we speak. It's pretty much. Yeah, I think I passed it, hopefully. Yeah, our chaser's lagging real bad right now. Yeah, you can check your My Schools account, and then I think yeah, then you could get the grade from that. I think they just updated this severe thunderstorm warning. Ooh, it is now a tornado possible, so there's a potential tornado if the storm decides to recycle. Let's take a look at the storm. Oh yeah, ooh, that's some rotation. This might get tornado warning. Green moving towards red moving away. You see this little pixel right here? Two pixels getting tight. That indicates rotation right now. The storm's heading off towards the Trenton area. At least this storm doesn't look as much rotation south or Rainbow. Yeah, these storms aren't even moving. Guys, in about 2 hours, these storms really aren't moving that fast. Most storms move about 30 miles an hour. This storm's moving at 15 miles an hour. That's pretty slow for a severe, for a severe thunderstorm or severe weather in general. There's no way there's some storms in the backside of these storms near Fort Morgan. Ooh, that's a new severe thunderstorm warning south of Fort Morgan. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Got another area. Seas 15 miles an hour. Two tornado possible. So this whole kind of lines kind of almost tornado possible. Our storm chaser should be here very soon. You know, if he's still live, maybe I'll stay live a little longer. Just so I could show you guys some of the storm chasers footage. We actually got licenses. I still can't believe that. Now, is his screen now? Yeah, yeah. His feed, he might have ended, or he's just in a bad lag zone right now. Never mind, he's still live. He's just getting gas right now. So our chaser is still alive. He's just in fact getting gas right now. Hope he doesn't miss these storms. They are moving very slow though. But you do gotta get gas. You don't want your car. You just see he's stagnant right now. I think he's at a gas. Yeah, look. He's currently at a gas station right now. I think he might drop, honestly, on this road. This little, I believe. This might be a dirt road and then kind of come across potentially. These are big blob of storms right now. Fort Morgan. Yeah, almost 2-inch size hail on these storms, chat. So far I got 58 views this stream. This has been a W stream so far. So this severe thunderstorm warning, this old severe thunderstorm warning is really starting to die out. Chat, if you guys are noticing, a lot of these storms are starting to die out. Before we end, let's take a look at the other radar. Yeah, I mean, I still do see some rotation here. So, storm chasers have to check. Storm chasers have to pay so much with gas and stuff. It's probably crazy. Yeah, still at the gas station. Still at the gas station. These storms are starting to stall out. They might be moving even more slow. Aren't these, but all these storms are kind of moving almost the same slow pace. And watch it, guys. We will be live tomorrow. Not sure 100% the time. It was 2-inch size hail on the storm. Ping pong size hail, so pretty decently sized hail in the storm. I know we'll be live sometime tomorrow. Just when I'm not sure when tomorrow, but we will be live tomorrow. Yep, we'll be live for 2 hours. I am still watching out for the storm right now because we do have near Fort Morgan. I mean, this hail is really starting to form. So you might have the chaser could get into this hail core. That would be pretty wild to see. Alright, he's still on the road. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to end the stream now, chat. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe. Stay safe for the rest of your night. We'll be live sometime tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And peace out.